Hi, I'm with Dave Hitchens, CEO and President of First Aid Manufacturing. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Tell me about yourself.
How long do you have? Well, I have a celebration this year, 50 years in business and 50 years of marriage.
Wow. Well, congratulations on
Thank
both.
you. Thank you very much. Yes.
So, what's a little bit of your background? It's a high energy company, high energy people, and tell me about yourself.
Well, I was originally with AT&T for 27 years, retired at the ripe old age of 47. Decided I needed to do something different.
I would think so.
Started a couple different companies, and in 2012, I met Cheryl on the campaign trail. She invited me here at First State because I do have, in the past, some strategic planning. She says, why don't you join the team and come help us through our growth period. So I spent some time here in 2012, and 2013 came really, really fast. And one day I was talking to Sharon Eli and said, well, why don't you just hang around and help us run this company? I'm not doing anything else, why not? So that, quite frankly, is exactly how I came to be at First State.
Kind of caught you on the fly.
Sort of, yes.
So you mentioned strategic planning, of
Yes.
course, long career in business.
Right.
What was your first step, your vision?
Well, my first step was just to figure out what this company does. And that took about 6 months as I spent some time, as I said, in 2012. One of the things that, from a strategic planning perspective, was to diversify. And so we had our first strategic planning meeting in 2013, which I advocated diversification in the mass transit market because they've had great success with Washington Metro. And one of the primary targets was Amtrak at that time. So we engaged with Amtrak in 2014, and now we're here today. After 3 years, the company and total number of employees has grown from 47 to 92, and the revenues have doubled. Also, in 2013, our manufacturing footprint was about 35,000 square feet. Today, it's 70,000 square feet, and now we're renting space for a long-term lease for some of our products. So to say we've outgrown this building is an understatement.
So you mentioned Amtrak, and as we mentioned before, how do you service them? Do you sell the material? Do you actually install the material?
There are 3 parts to the Amtrak contract. One is the seating itself. So we are Amtrak Seating USA, so if you're on Amtrak, you're sitting now on the First State Manufacturing seat. The other part is the warehouse. We also warehouse Amtrak USA, so all the seating for the trains will be here at First State Manufacturing, some 25,000 square feet dedicated to the distribution center. The other part of it is what we call repair and refurbishment. So when old seats come in, we assess them for usability. If we can use them, they go on the shelf for new covers. That's the foam. If not, they go in the trash. So there were 3 components to this contract.
So then the contract is ongoing. They automatically ship things to you that are near the end of their life?
Yes, that's correct. There's a lifespan, I believe, of 8 years for each seat. And there are 17 locations throughout the United States that send product to us.
Really?
Yes.
So you must have trucks coming and going all the time here.
Yes, we do. If you look out the window behind me, you'll probably see a tractor trailer in the next half hour.
That's the way I came in. Absolutely. They were back there. I had to go around them. I thought, I hope I can find a parking spot. But there was parking.
Yes, you're right.
So where do you see the company, say, 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I would say the company has the ability to grow another 100%, like we did in the last 3 years. However, job one this year is to pay a lot of attention to our current customers. So we're going to make sure that our service is the way it should be to them. Anytime you have a company growing 20, 25% of the year, one of the pitfalls is to not service your company and just leap forward. We're not leaping forward. We're making sure that our customers that we have today are served. So when we grow in the future, we're growing with the same 100% commitment to quality and service to each of them. Now, how are you going to get to 100%? You're going to ask me that, aren't you?
Thank you.
Okay. Here's how we're going to do that. We're going to expand internationally. Most recently, we went to Canada. We visited V-Rail. Now, V-Rail is like Amtrak USA, only it's V-Rail Canada. We are expecting to do some business with them this year. That's one of the international locations that we're targeting. The other one is a company in Italy, which is manufacturing parts and seats for high-speed rail. It was interesting, Mr. Stefano, who's the president of the company, in his Italian says, we have high-speed trains, you have cars. So that was an interesting comment, but Amtrak now is in the process, as we understand it, of building a high-speed train for the U.S. market. So we're partnering with them to bring their technology here as a partner for Amtrak and in producing seating for the high-speed train coming forward.
How long do these contracts last?
Typically 5 years, 5-year contracts.
Then you go and start all over and the bid? And
Yes, in the bidding process. Now, we've had Washington Metro for about, I think, 7 years now. We were recently awarded a renewal of the contract in 2014. So if you're in Washington and you're riding Washington Metro, you're sitting on first state seats.
I'm partly in Delaware in a sense.
Well, not yet. We don't have a high-speed train to the beach, but maybe someday.
Okay. So when you talk about expanding as much as 100%, where will you build at? Will it be here? Would you expand this building?
Yes, our plan is to expand in Milford.
Okay.
This building, we're out of gas, so to speak. We're fully utilizing every foot. We also are looking very close, a few blocks away, to another warehouse location. So this building could end up to be total manufacturing, and the warehouse and materials and products would be close by.
That is exciting to have this kind of growth, and I'm sure the town of Milford is very pleased that you have all this activity and business and hiring of people here.
Yes.
Are there any problems with your growth, with your expansion?
Not today. We have a great connection with our community. A lot of our resources come from the people who are currently work here. When we have needs, they're kind of our focus. They're our ears and eyes, so to speak. We have great retention. Our retention rate is about 90%, which is unheard of in most industry. Very dedicated workforce.
As we come to the end, is there anything that you'd like to say as we finish? Not that you haven't said it all.
No, I don't think I've said it all, because what's important to a growing company is the staff that serves. We have an amazing staff here, both on the management side and the associate side as well. We spend a lot of time with our associates. In fact, this year I started a program where every day I have coffee with every employee.
Wow.
I'm up to, I think I have 3 left. I started January the 4th. If you want to know what's happening in the company, ask the people doing the work. We just have such a great team.
Well, from what I can see here, the place is beautiful. Your employees are happy. It was very good to be with you.
Well, thank you very much.
Dave Hitchens, President and CEO. Good friend.